guys, welcome to my channel, Just Sagacious Cooking Tips and Recipes. Today we are going to be doing a beautiful shepherd's pie. We are going to be using a pack of beef mince. This was just the cheap one and this was from Asda and it's 500 grams. And we're going to be using some carrots, some onion and some potatoes, some seasoning and some gravy. See you soon. First of all, we're going to start with our savoury mince filling, and that's really easy. We're going to start with our mince in the pan with a little bit of oil, and in that pan I'm going to add some onion and some carrots. I'm just going to add my onion. That is 1 medium chopped onion, and I'm going to add 3 medium carrots, and that's going straight in the pan. These will all be fried off together. Back on the heat, and I'll see you soon. That mixture is just going to fry away until the mince is brown. As that's cooking, add a bit of seasoning, a bit of pepper and a bit of salt. I like quite a bit of pepper in this because I like a kick. Back on the heat, let it fry away until your mince is browned off. Keep giving it a mix, giving it a stir. It's getting a little bit brown now. This stage will take about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure it's all cooked through and browned through. This is actually perfect. It's all browned through. The carrots have started cooking, the onions started cooking. We need to put our sauce in, and that's so easy as well. Boiling water from the kettle to about level, just over level. 3 scoops of gravy granules. 1, 2, 3, maybe a little bit for luck. Give it a stir. That is our gravy mixture, that's our sauce mixture, and that makes a beautiful savoury mince which will be the base of our shepherd's pie. That goes back on the heat, and you want that to simmer for a good 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. Put the lid on, let it simmer for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I've chopped 6 medium potatoes, just like that, about that size. 6 medium potatoes. We need that for our topping. We need that for our mashed potato topping. All I'm going to do is put those in a big pan of salted water. Pan of boiling water, put some salt in and just chuck them in. Cook them for about 20 to 25 minutes. 20 minutes normally does it. About a good 20 minutes, I would say. Just boil them for 20 minutes. Now your next tip, once you've got your savoury mince all cooked through and it's just right, pour it in your dish and leave it to rest. So I'm going to do that now. Mine's perfect right now. I'm just pouring it all in. Just like that. Get it all in. And I'm going to leave that to rest for about 15-20 minutes. If you don't let it rest, when you put your potato topping on, it'll sink. Let it rest, let it coagulate a little bit, let it thicken, let it come together, and then put your topping on a little bit later. I'll come back. For your topping, you need your potatoes lovely mashed. Now they're cooked and ready. They've been cooking for a good 20 minutes. I'm going to put some big spoons of butter in. I'm just using margarine actually, but this is utterly butterly. 1 spoon, 2 spoon. I know that looks quite a lot, but I like a buttery mash. Get that in. Now what I do is I let that melt in. Just stir it round. I let that melt in before I put my milk in. I'm going to leave that actually for about 2 minutes. Let that butter really sink into all that potato, and then I'll add my milk. Once all that butter has really sunk in, then you can add your milk. I've got about 3/4 of a cup here. All goes in and just mash. I use an old-fashioned masher. I know people use ricers and do all sorts of things. I like the old-fashioned way. It does look like quite a bit of milk there, but again, once it rests a little bit, it will thicken up again. And you want it quite soft and creamy and buttery, I think, because once it's going in the oven again for 30 minutes, it will dry out again. So you really want a soft mashed potato. I'm just mashing away. Once I've finished mashing away and I've got it just right, I'll let it rest for a few minutes to thicken up again, and then I'll show you how to put it on your shepherd's pie. add your potato topping in small little scoops, so in little spoonfuls. Again, we don't want it to sink to the bottom. We want a really nice topping, so just add it bit by bit. We want a scoop everywhere, and then once we've got a bit everywhere, we'll use our fork and make that lovely edges that we all love on our shepherd's pie. Just carry on doing that till it's all covered, and I'll show you how to do the little ridges. For your little ridges, just get your fork and just spread it around like that. Forwards and to the side, just like that, and you get those beautiful ridges. And when you put this in the oven to bake, it'll brown, and you know, on the tops of them little ridges, it'll brown a little bit, and they're lovely. I love them bits, absolutely love them. So we're getting a nice topping now. The last stage of our shepherd's pie is to pop it in the oven. I pop it on 180 degrees for about 30 minutes. I think that's about perfect. So 180 degrees, 30 minutes. I'm going to put this in the oven and I'll show you when it's done. That's what it looks like now, and I'll show you when it's done. And after 30 minutes, you have a beautiful shepherd's pie. It is just gorgeous. Give it a go. Your family will love you for it. You'll certainly get brownie points. Thank you for watching Just Sagacious Cooking Tips and Recipes. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cooking tips. Take care. And your last little tip, if you've got any extra mixture, don't waste it. Pop it in a tin, in a foil tin. You can put it in the fridge. It'll last a couple of days in the fridge at least, or you can freeze it. Happy cooking. I'll see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just Sagacious Cooking Tips and Recipes.